Hi, my name is Armando, and I'll be completing the STG Small Group Interaction assignment. The first question is: how did my involvement with this group different from other groups I have been involved with before? Is that pretty much nothing have changed. That everything went well so far, and I consider this a group or team. I do that I was assigned. Yes, I do consider this as a group or team. Why is that? Because we were able to communicate one another and share our ideas. So yeah, pretty much it went well. The second question is that what roles did I or did I and my members play? That we were taking turns that to keep like observing the chart, not like the chart, but like observing the stock. If there if the stock price has changed, and then like we just update it to keep it in records. Third question is what norms emerge in the group? I guess not as many, but besides one of our members didn't show up in the last 2 3 days, I guess. But which of these were normal, were formal norms, and which one were not? I guess like one member didn't message that he was sick or he like the time that he was absent, but he didn't mention that he was sick, nor he didn't tell us like such this and this that he couldn't come to class or join the group. And then the other time, this one member, different member, that he says like just send like a message that he couldn't come because like he was sick or he had like errands to run, which it was formal. And my ideas to the kind of leadership that emerged in my group is that I guess I take like a leader to take responsibilities, or yeah, pretty much taking the responsibility, like telling the group what to do, I guess. So yeah, and which of these leadership styles? Well, I guess we didn't have like a leadership style, but like we were designing as a group instead of a leader. Like deciding like if we do all agree to do this or not, like to invest in this stock, Was it successful? Yes, it was successful. Fourth question: power and status. It was distributed with the group fairly enough, with fairly not fairly enough, but like fairly equally to each member, and pretty much it went well. Fifth question: how did interaction pattern change throughout the group production? Do I feel I was cohesive group? Well, I was in a cohesive group. Yes, I do believe we. I- Well, yeah, I was in a like production group, making some actions production. So I guess well, somewhat, yeah, cohesive group. Yeah. If the case that the group was not like productive or cohesive, I would have like notified them, like not like notified them, but like notified the member, like, hey, I can keep track on this specific thing, like etc., so that we can like record and then like see if there's like any few changes we need to do. And yeah, and pretty much Isabella, she took the first role. Well, the first day we we're discussing which stock to invest. The second day, Isabella took the role to be the observer, like naming, well, naming, not like naming, but like putting the price that the stock we all choose as a group, like putting the price that day. And the second day, it was Ryan. The third day, and me. And then the fourth day, the last day, well, the fourth last day, it was Isabella again, because Matthew didn't show up, I guess. So yeah, Matthew didn't show up because he didn't let us. He didn't told us that he was sick for 2 weeks, or he was ill, he didn't show up for 2 weeks. So yeah, in the sixth question, what group interaction did we were able to get through all the stages well, but we were able. Well, there was a few times we got stuck, but we were able to get through, like deciding on stock, one of stock, if we are allowed to to do that until I asked the instructor if stock this particular stock is allowed to invest, and pretty much the instructor gave us the green light. What kind of agenda did the group follow? As we didn't have a well, I don't know, to be honest, but pretty much we were taking roles, not like roles, but like switching roles, pretty much. But like, it went well. It went well and successful. I guess like nothing much to be needed to be changed. I guess in the last question, the eighth question, to evaluate the group of success, it did went well, to be honest, and I feel that there was effective or ineffective group. I guess like it's like in the middle. I guess because, well, one, no, not like one, three fourth, pretty much, because pretty much most of us were cooperative, or we were able to do some progress. Besides one team member, which he didn't show up for 2 days and didn't message us, nor we did notify him like why he didn't show up. It's like in ourselves why we didn't communicate that time, but we learned something valuable at least. And the elements that were the process that I was pleased with, that we were able to make some profit off from the fake money that we invested. What elements do I feel needs to be improved? I guess like communication with, because like we didn't told the other member that he didn't show up in the last 2 weeks. I guess like saying why he wasn't there, or what was the reason, or we didn't got in touch with him, and intensify two things I would like to change. I guess not really. I don't have nothing in mind to change, but if it were to change, I guess the communication, and maybe the member. I guess because communication is the key, and the member, he didn't tell us, or yeah, pretty much, yeah, communication, and yeah, thank you.